Oh.
71k! Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Firstly, I want to say thank you very much for support I've had recently. I really appreciate you guys. I know I'm pumping out quite a lot of content in a short span of time, but I think obviously most people are uploading their videos on Umbral Escalation really fast. I need to sort of like keep up if I do want to have some sort of exposure to my videos. And I think I'm trying to cover things which some people haven't actually covered yet, or haven't done it yet. So hopefully this build is like completely different to some people who haven't actually uploaded a video covering axe, or especially Koshai axe or Umbral Escalation. I don't think anyone's actually thought of using that on this yet or uploaded a video on it. So I'm getting on it quickly and just showing you guys how OP this build really is. I took a build which was given to me beforehand from Malk Escalation, sorry. And I've just changed the cunning because obviously the cunning was the focus on that escalation to Savagery. That's literally the only difference. I'm going to run through the build and then I'm going to show you the run I got with it. I've run this build on the escalation a few times, and this run was my best for like variety of numbers. I think you can hit up to about 80k, 90k on frac, but my highest hit so far is about 60, and it wasn't in this run, unfortunately. The reason why I'm posting this run is because there's like a consistent high numbers, and it shows you how powerful this build is. If you've got someone running pike, it's advised because obviously Savagery, there'll be more wounds to be exposed more quickly. I had my boy Calls running pike, so it was just a lot easier to hit the wound spots. I'm going to go over the requirements to what you need to do within the run when I show you what to do within the run. Not now. I'm just going to show you the build for now, and then I'll explain to everyone what to actually do and how to hit these big numbers. Firstly, obviously we've got Koshai axe with sharpened, with zeal again, by the way. I haven't tried this build out of Catalyst yet because I haven't got the cells, so bear with me on that one. Grim Onslaught Overcharge Cylinder, because obviously Grim Onslaught gives you the high damage and the meter gain, and the Overcharge Cylinder allows you to stack Determination up to 4 stacks, which is obviously really easy to get on Escalation. Then we go to Shroud Head, which gives you Rage. I put Discipline in there. Quill Shot, Chestplate with Savagery, and Savagery again for the actual cell slot. Tordagora Arms with Ophals, that's plus 6 OP. And then finally Charog Legs with Discipline again. Then I went with Drask Lantern, obviously for the instant tap ability, which gives you 30% damage for 6 seconds on tap. And then I added another plus 3 Zeal as well. As I've already said, I haven't tried it with Catalyst. I really want to try this build with Catalyst. But for now, this build can get you like really good results for part damage. Very similar to Malk Escalation. That being said, bear with me, it is 3 minutes to 6 in the morning. I can't sleep, and I just had the urge just to start editing. So just bear with me if I make some mistakes. I'm going to go over the video anyway, but yeah, the perk overview is 6 Discipline, OP, Rage, Savagery, Sharpened, and Zeal. Everything's plus 6. The reason why I went with Discipline plus 6 is to give me a high critical strike chance. Since I'm not running Cunning, it helps me out a little bit more there. I could have put Rage Hunter in there, but I'd rather just have the crit chance instead. Obviously to overpower, obviously standard reasons. Same goes for Rage, which pairs up great with Discipline. And then Savagery is the key player here. I want to be throwing my axe on the wounded parts of the penis. That goes on with the plus 6 Sharpened. And then the Zeal, obviously, as I already mentioned, with the Drask Tap. I'm not going to put you through to the run. I'm going to explain to you the requirements to hit these numbers. And yeah, feel free to use this build. I'm going to link it in the description below, as I always do. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. Alright guys, so in terms of strategy and trying to get the best damage possible and amps, choice, all of that business, first off you want to be trying to get Fill of the Hunt first round, and I actually do get it in this run, so really happy with that, and that helped me obviously get the big numbers at the end. But as you can really see, I am level 0 and I'm hitting 2k swipes, part damage, and sometimes even core damage. So on these early rounds, you really want to just be focusing on getting your meter up and not losing your determination. So make sure you are throwing your axe constantly, and obviously keeping the stacks up, and your level don't make your levels decrease like I've done in previous runs. It's really annoying. But the strategy here also is to whenever you see a wound spot, that's where you want to be throwing your axe As you can see now, I've got the back leg. I snap it straight away without even throwing it. But yeah, the first round isn't really anything special. We just kill it really, really quickly. Savage is really, really overpowered, by the way, in this escalation. And I recommend anyone running this to use Savagery to help you get through it really, really quickly. So yeah, as you can see, I pick up Threaded Hunt, which allows you to gain 10% increased damage every time a behemoth is slayed. A very old amp from Markarian Escalation, Drask Escalation. It's really, really good to get first amp, and since everyone else, or well, actually no, Calls is running the pike build for wounds, I haven't got to concentrate on actually getting them, so I can actually just focus on getting on all the power amps. So right now I'm level 1, just shy of level 2, so I'm a bit annoyed here, but it doesn't matter. I let Ragnar get the boot, and then I gain my meter up to level 2, so I can, well, level 1, right at the top of level 1, then I can throw my axe to get level 2 straight away. Got a wound exposed, and as you can see, legs just snap off Pangar like no tomorrow with this build, and it's still a low level. It's ridiculous numbers. It's very, very similar to the build in Escalation with the Cunning +6. But yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to throw my axe on the Savagery points, and if not, I just at the moment just trying to gain my meter up for the later rounds. So also, what you want to be doing as well is when you see the wounded parts, you want to try and throw your axe on obviously the wounded part with your drask tap. So you want to hold your drask tap for your full meter gauge. So as you can see right now, I'm level 3, about to go level 4. I've got a drask tap. I throw it with the drask tap, which is 8k, which isn't too bad. There wasn't any wound there, so if there was a wound there, I would have done more damage. It also didn't crit either. Just a little fact as well, if you want to know when you actually are critting. When you do throw the axe, if there's no exclamation point, or even with any weapon actually, if there's no exclamation point next to the number, you haven't critted. Just a little fact there. And yep, I actually get level 4 meter by the end of round 2, which is really, really good. I can now show you a decent throw, semi-decent throw on round 3. If I do remember correctly, I pick up Executioner this round. Let me just wait a second while I just heal myself. But also, just quickly, I actually use Frenzy as well. Frenzy pots for the later rounds as well to give me an extra boost for certain throws. But yeah, go ahead and I pick up, oh, sorry, my bad, Element Form, which gives me 18 second duration of the hold whenever I use my hold ability. And within the 18 seconds, I get 15% extra damage. So even more damage on damage. I would have went with Executioner, but because Element Summoner is uncommon, I went with that instead because I know Executioner can always come up later on. So the third round we get a Shroud, which is really, really nice to get crits on. Calls can get wounds really, really quickly. I actually remember this. I was asking him to get the wounds on the tail, and it was really annoying because he just kept fidgeting. But yeah, so the main thing that you want to do is you don't want to lose your stack. You see the little meter on the top there where it says level 4. Try and do not let that go below the bottom of the bar because you will get reset down to 0. And trust me, it's annoying to get back up again in the later rounds. But yeah, Calls wounded the tail now, so I'm trying to get my throw on that tail. It keeps fidgeting. I've activated my drask tap. I throw it on the tail and I land 12k, which isn't the greatest. I didn't crit, but it's not bad at all. Still, Thrill of the Hunt, I've killed 2 behemoths so far with Thrill of the Hunt. So that's 20% extra damage. I think I actually forgot to use my Element Summoner there as well. I always forget because it's a new perk. But also you want to be obviously using that to help you do more damage as well. Also these little orbs, I forgot what they're called. It's another amp, Calls has got it, and the white ones apparently give you extra crit damage. So that also paired up with Calls' Savage Wellspring from his pike allows me to have a higher chance of actually critting him as well. So all of this is just helping me have extra crit chance, which since I haven't got any cunning in the build, only crit I'm getting is Discipline +6. I've got quite a decent chance to actually crit the behemoth. But as you can see, I'm still level 4. I'm keeping the determination up as best I possibly can. I know that my best throws are going to probably come in the next round, but I still decide to throw anyway, and I completely miss because I just suck apparently. Yeah, I just completely suck, I guess. But even without throwing your axe as well, you can see how much part damage I actually get on him just by just doing normal swings. As you can see there, that's 5k part damage with no real charge up at all with the axe. It's a really nutty build. I decided to throw there when I really shouldn't have because I'm going into a new round. I should really keep it for the new rounds to throw on the behemoth, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to throw my axe on the next round and get to the highest point of level 4 anyway. But this round is where the magic happens. This round, I do believe I pick up Execution. I'm pretty sure I pick it up somewhere on the line. I think it's this one. If not, I'm going to be really annoyed. Nope, Executioner, yep. So that's just giving me more damage when the behemoths are below 50%. I gain 25% extra damage when any behemoths below 50 HP at all. So as you can see now, as I already mentioned, my determination is still level 4, but not right to the top. So I still haven't got. I'm still not ready to use my drask tap yet. But just as with sightseeing down the escalation, it's really good looking, to be honest. So shout out Think Labs, really good looking aesthetics with the game, with the new escalation. GG's. But I do decide to throw my axe with level 4, not full determination stack. It's a 6k non-crit, by the way. Coach has a really good behemoth as well to throw your axe on because his parts break really quickly. But the weak spot actually lands on Boris's legs, and I was like, alright, cool. So I'm going to throw my axe here with my drask tap. And I land 44k, by the way. I don't think I activated my element summoner. I'm not too sure. I might have. You might have to rewatch that again. I might have. But regardless, 44k, really not bad at all. And then I hit, I think, a 4k crit normal swing on Koshai. It's nutty. So there's another 7k throw, not fully determination. Still level 4. I'm now waiting for my drask tap and my element summoner. And I see calls over here fighting Koshai, and I was like, right, okay. I'm going to serve calls. I'm going to wait for the wounds. I didn't wait for the wounds on Boris. That would have been higher damage, by the way. I hit 30k on the head because it's wounded. No, but is it wounded? No, it's not wounded. If it was wounded, it would have done more damage. But yeah, calls is working hard now trying to get those wounds. I've got those orbs to give me crit as well and more damage. I believe I've tried and go through a boot here. I missed because I just suck at timing the boot now, this new Koshai. It's a bit lower than the old one, I believe. But I'm working on getting my axe to level, full bar determination once again to go for another chance of getting a high crit number. As you can see, I'm hitting like 3k's normal swings, no real charge. I'm now ready. I've activated Element Summoner, so I've got 18 seconds to quickly throw my axe. I'm just waiting for my axe to be ready. I activate my drask tap, and I throw it on the tail, and I hit. I have no clue, because it's bugged. But it doesn't matter. There's the better throw coming up anyway. Once again, I work again on my stacks, and now most of Koshai is wounded. This move's really annoying, by the way. It puts you down to 1 HP like 3 times. So just wait for the animation to finish and then just heal up after that. Don't make the mistake of what I did. But I think this time I actually do get the boop if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I actually get the boop. A nice clean boop there. I throw my axe level 4, not full determination, hitting the 7k. Everything's wounded on Koshai now. I can just go ham. And then if you watch this, 4k, 13k on the tail. And then I do a full charge attack, 11k again. I try and do a full charge, doesn't actually land, but now I'm ready for a full charged element summoner throw. Boom, 71k crit damage, sharpened throw, absolutely ridiculous. That's my highest throw so far on any behemoth. So just to quickly reiterate on what to actually do, you need to get your axe throw to level 4, full stack it on the determination right to the top, use your drask tap right before you throw, and your element summoner. So you get benefits on both of those for extra bonus damage. Your best throws will come later on in round 3 if you've got like the amps with like Executioner, or if you've got 3 of the hunt really early like I did. Also, if you pot your pots, you'll get more chance of getting a higher number. If you also have some with pike, they can wound it really quickly. Throw the axe on the wound parts at the same time as all this is happening. I know it's quite much to put in, quite a lot to try and do at once, but it's fairly simple when you've done it a few times. Also, if someone's running pike, stay close to them because they've got Savage Wellspring, higher chance for crit, and as you can see, you can hit really nutty numbers. I'm not too sure if that 41 I hit or whatever 44 I hit on Boreas earlier on was actually a crit, but regardless, I hit 2 really high numbers. I even hit a 30k on Koshai's head without the wound, by the way. So yeah, Koshai axe on Umbral Escalation, OP. Definitely better than Res axe in my opinion. I tried Res axe, I was hitting like 40k sometimes. That's because I think of the high crit chance, but I just prefer Koshai. But yeah, I was really tempted to throw my axe there, but because the game now doesn't let you see the damage when you throw an axe, if you kill the behemoth with that throw, I decided to just keep my level 4 for Thrax. But that's going to wrap up the final round. I think we're just about to kill Boreas. Yep, there we go. I genuinely forget which my last amp I pick up, but when I do go through and nuke up this last amp, I'm going to stop speaking. I'm just going to let my Thrax gameplay showdown just run without me speaking. Just quickly. Squad goals for a bit more extra damage. I'm ready to... I've got a level 4 throw. I've got a drask tap, ready for elemental summoner. I back up. I try and let them bait the boop on Thrax, and I'm trying to get calls to wound the head. And I didn't get my highest number throw, but yeah, I'm just going to be quiet now. I'm just going to let you see what I hit on him. And just, to be honest, there's a little surprise in here for you. So make sure you do watch the end of this video. If you do like what you see, feel free to leave it a like, subscribe if you're new. And I'm going to be covering as much as I possibly can with different builds. I've got a repeater one coming up either tomorrow or the day after. Really, really good part break build. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to put you through to this and enjoy the remaining of this Thrax footage.
That leg wounded like instantly.
Bro, this is a pred build, bro.
Yeah, I've got that 200 wound thing on as well. Oof.
Why me?
Got it.
Nice. I don't even know what I'm doing. I ain't got any damage on these.
Everything. Everything that isn't broken. And you're not recording this too?
No.
You know how good of a like run this would have been for your axe video?
Now bun that. Oh! Oh! I'm so pissed off.
What did you get that with? An axe throw?
Yeah, it's randomly through it.
Oh.
You really didn't record this. T, bro. T, bro. Why are you not recording this?
Oh, I recorded it.
Okay.
Oh my! Oh, I accidentally was recording. Oh.